Welcome to this video about how to achieve financial freedom. In this video, we will show you the essential steps you must follow to achieve your long-term financial goals. You will learn how to control your expenses, save and invest intelligently, improve your income, and pay off your debts. We will also talk about the importance of setting a budget and financially educating yourself. So if you're ready to take control of your finances and achieve financial freedom, keep watching this video. The first step to achieving financial freedom is to set long-term financial goals. These goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and have a set time frame. Some examples of long-term financial goals may include saving a certain amount of money for retirement, paying off your mortgage within a certain time frame, saving for a dream vacation, creating an emergency fund, paying off debt, investing in your own business. Once you have your goals set, it's important to create a detailed plan to achieve them. This plan should include specific actions, deadlines, and means to measure progress. It's important to remember that these goals should be realistic and adjusted as needed. It is also important to have a long-term vision and be patient, as the road to financial freedom can be long and will require ongoing effort and dedication. The second step to achieving financial freedom is to control your expenses. It is important to have a clear understanding of how much money you are spending and where. To do this, it is recommended to keep a record of your expenses for 1 month or more. This will give you an idea of areas where you are spending more than necessary and help you find areas where you can reduce your expenses. Once you have identified these areas, it is important to set a budget and make sure you stick to it. This may involve cutting expenses in areas such as food, transportation, entertainment, and clothing. You can also look for ways to reduce your fixed expenses, such as negotiating your utility rates or looking for cheaper insurance. It is also important to keep in mind that controlling expenses does not mean depriving yourself of everything you like, but finding a balance between your expenses and your financial goals. It is also important to be aware of unexpected expenses and have an emergency fund to cover these expenses. In summary, controlling your expenses is crucial to achieving financial freedom, as it allows you to save more money and reduce your debt. It is important to have a clear understanding of your expenses and set a budget to ensure that you are spending intelligently and are on track to achieve your financial goals. The third step to achieving financial freedom is to save and invest intelligently. Saving is essential to achieving your long-term financial goals, as it allows you to accumulate money to use in the future. It is recommended to save at least 20% of your monthly income, but this may vary depending on your goals and needs. It is important to find a savings rate that is sustainable for you and that allows you to achieve your financial goals. When it comes to investing, it is important to research and educate yourself about different investment options, such as stocks, bonds, properties, among others. It is important to diversify your investment portfolio and seek financial advice if necessary. It is also important to keep in mind that the investment process requires patience and discipline, as long-term performance is what matters. It is important not to fall into the temptation of following market trends or making decisions based on emotion. In summary, saving and investing intelligently is essential for achieving financial freedom. It is important to establish a sustainable savings rate, educate yourself about different investment options, and diversify your investment portfolio. It is also important to have patience and discipline in the investment process. The fourth step to achieving financial freedom is to improve your income. This can be through a raise in your current job, seeking a better paying job, or even starting your own business. In the case of seeking a raise in your current job, it is important to be prepared and have a clear idea of what you are looking for and why you deserve a raise. It is also important to be aware of market trends and job opportunities. If you decide to seek a better paying job, it is important to be prepared with an updated resume and letters of recommendation. It is also important to be aware of market trends and job opportunities. Lastly, if you decide to start your own business, it is important to research and educate yourself about the market and industry in which you want to start. It is also important to have a detailed plan and set realistic goals. It is also important to keep in mind that the process of starting a business can be difficult and time-consuming, but can also be very rewarding. In summary, improving your income is essential for achieving financial freedom. It is important to be prepared and aware of market trends and job opportunities, whether you are seeking a raise in your current job or a better-paying job or starting your own business. The fifth step to achieving financial freedom is to pay off your debts. Debts can be a heavy financial burden and can limit your ability to achieve your long-term financial goals. A common strategy for paying off debts is the debt snowball method. This involves ordering your debts according to interest rate and paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. This will help you reduce interest and additional fees. Another strategy is the debt avalanche method. This involves ordering your debts according to the amount and paying off the debt with the smallest amount first. This will help you see quick results and give you motivation to continue. It is also important to avoid taking on new debts while trying to pay off existing debts. It is also important to be aware of unexpected expenses and have an emergency fund to cover these expenses. In summary, paying off your debts is an important step towards achieving financial freedom. It is important to have a plan to pay off your debts and avoid taking on new debts while trying to pay off existing debts. It is also important to be aware of unexpected expenses and have an emergency fund to cover these expenses. The sixth step to achieving financial freedom is to establish a budget. A budget will help you make sure you are spending wisely and are on track to reach your financial goals. It's important to set up a detailed budget that includes all your income and expenses. Once you have your budget established, it's important to stick to it and make sure you are meeting your goals. It's also important to regularly review your budget and adjust it as needed. There are different methods for setting up a budget, such as the 50/30/20 method, where 50% of your income goes towards fixed expenses, 30% towards flexible expenses, and 20% towards savings and investments. Furthermore, it's important to be realistic in the budget and have a margin for unexpected expenses, as you can't always predict everything. In summary, establishing a budget is essential for achieving financial freedom. A budget will help you make sure you are spending wisely and are on track to reach your financial goals. It's important to stick to and regularly review your budget and be realistic about unexpected expenses. The seventh step to achieving financial freedom is to financially educate yourself. It's important to have a basic understanding of financial concepts such as budgeting, investing, saving, taxes, and debt. This will help you make informed financial decisions and improve your financial skills. There are different ways to educate yourself financially, such as reading books and articles about personal finance, attending seminars and workshops, or even taking online courses. It's also important to keep up with the latest financial news and trends. Additionally, it's important to seek financial advice if necessary, especially if you have questions or doubts about a specific financial decision. The eighth step to achieving financial freedom is to maintain patience. It is essential as this process does not happen overnight, but rather takes time, effort, and patience. It's important to keep in mind that changing your financial habits and reaching your financial goals takes time and effort. It's important to be patient and not expect immediate results, but instead to stay focused on the long-term path towards financial freedom. It's also important to be aware of obstacles and difficulties that may arise along the way and have the patience to overcome them. The ninth step to achieving financial freedom is to review and adjust your financial goals and strategies. It's an important step towards achieving financial freedom. It's important to review your goals and strategies regularly to ensure you're on the right track towards financial freedom. Also, be flexible and willing to adjust your goals and strategies as needed, as circumstances and objectives can change over time. This will allow you to adapt to changes in your life and the financial market, and keep your focus on achieving your long-term financial goals. Remember that every person has a different financial situation, so these steps may vary a bit depending on your personal situation. The important thing is to have a plan and follow it to achieve financial freedom. If you liked this video, give it a like and share the link with your friends. We'd love to read your comments. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, do it now and activate notifications so you'll stay up to date with our latest posts.